Happy Friday, everybody. We made it. The weekend is here.
Honestly, that's worth applause.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And hey, do not forget this weekend is Father's Day. I'm going to start by saying put your comments below, give a shout out to a dad or father figure in your life, post a photo below. But it's a day to celebrate our dads and other father figures, obviously. But believe it or not, dads were not really on board with the holiday at first. Take a look.
What?
This weekend, we get to celebrate our dads for Father's Day, but it almost didn't become a holiday. Let's connect the dots. The inspiration to honor dear old dad actually came from Mother's Day. A Washington State woman got the idea during a Mother's Day church service. She wanted to honor her father, who had raised 6 kids on his own. She got local preachers to dedicate their services to dads on her father's birthday, June 5th. Since that was so close to Mother's Day, they decided to give themselves some extra time. That's how we ended up with the 3rd Sunday in June. However, some dads were not on board. Since the day was inspired by Mother's Day, they thought it was too feminine. But word of that event began spreading and even made it all the way to the White House, where some presidents began celebrating. It still took years of convincing other lawmakers to make it official. In 1972, Congress finally passed an act officially making Father's Day a national holiday. And that's connecting the dots.
Well, of course.
I had no idea. That's
the more you, we actually taught Larry Sprinkle something.
I had no idea about how it even came about. I thought it just appeared one day. It's Father's Day.
Yeah. Well, hey, of course, Sunday is Father's Day. Never too early to make them feel special. Take a look at some of the dads of the WCNC Charlotte crew. Oh, go back. I was going to go through them. So we have Destiny Richards' dad. There we go. On the left.
Right.
That's me with my dad when I was little, went old school. Kia with her parents looks at graduation. Great picture.
Who's that little guy right
and then
there?
Chris and I went old school with our photos. I'm digging that hairstyle, Chris.
Yeah, so this is at the point, and this does date me, that I had got my first cassette tape by a man named Billy Ray Cyrus.
That's right.
Where he's talking about his achy, breaky heart.
Don't break my heart.
And my mom let me choose my own hairstyle, which I did not realize until later on in pop culture is called a mullet.
And that's Metal Arc School right there.
Yeah, and that was in Great Falls, Montana. So I first lived in Montana before moving back to Massachusetts.
So, of course, we do want to wish a happy Father's Day to all the dads out there and to Larry, Chris, and Richard Devane, our resident dads here on the WCNC Charlotte morning crew.
And love you, Dad. You probably watch this later, so love you, Dad.
Well, we've been asking all during the broadcast, too, for folks to send in their photos of their dads, their father figures. Guys, look, there's so many sweet pictures and shout-outs, even some to loved ones that may have passed away. Maybe y'all have pictures on hands that you can drop in the comments as well.
Please do.
Take a look. These are too sweet. We've got some of our producers on here.
Anders
is
on there.
Andrew's bottom right.
Leads our front desk.
And Nikki, our EP, with her dad on her wedding day.
Yes. And then I think that's Kayla with her the black dress there.
Our midday producer, yes.
Love
And all these viewer photos. We love seeing them. We love when you send in pictures. Are you guys doing anything special this weekend for Father's Day?
Yes.
What are you doing?
Breakfast and mini golf.
I love
Fun.
that.
Yeah, so I've requested that maybe this will be the annual beginnings to our family mini golf tournaments. So I'm pretty excited. JT is probably not going to win.
You might.
But
you never know.
He could surprise us.
These kids today, they'll fool you.
That's right.
Even though he's not even 2 years old.
Yeah, not even 2 years old, but he's going to have a blast. One of my favorite places, and the name is escaping me, but it is right in between Pineville and Ballantyne, and it literally is all pirate themed. So I'm super excited as well.
That's fun.
Larry, what about you? What are you doing?
What am I doing? Nothing.
You're doing the weather? The Father's Day forecast?
I'm really being lazy. That's
good.
That's awesome.
Sometimes that's all you want to do.
Absolutely. Let's talk about the Father's Day weekend forecast tomorrow. The warmest day over the weekend. Father's Day, I think a little more cloud cover out there, so we're going to bump it down a degree or two to about 89 degrees. But then next week, no reprise from the heat. It's back into the low 90s almost all of next week. But Father's Day, regardless of the weather, will be great. And happy Father's Day to all of you celebrating.
Yes, Larry, thank you. Well, keep chiming in below. Have a wonderful weekend. And again, happy Father's Day to all the dads and father figures out there.
We'll see you Monday, guys.
Go Dads!